Hey everybody, welcome back to H&H TV. Let's talk about underdash wiring harnesses, specifically the differences between 55, 59 truck versus 60 through 72. So first thing we're going to talk about, and the big thing is the fuse panel that I really want to focus on. So this is actually a wiring kit. This is 55 to 56 with a factory V8. Still got the generator, just, harnesses made just like it was back in the day. As you can see in that bag, there's no fuse panel. Actually, that's every bit of wiring on that truck. If you were going back exactly original, there is no fuse panel comes with that. That's because the fuse panel was considered outside of the wiring harness. Yes, obviously the fuse panel is 100% necessary for a wiring harness, but it was not built into the harness. You bolted it onto the firewall area underneath the dash and ran wiring to and from that to the rest of the truck. So 55 to 59, they did not put the fuse panel as part of the underdash harness. Now, that being said, once you got to 1960, which this particular one is actually 1962, and that is a poor choice because I can't see squat in that bag. This is a little better. This is 60 to 61, to be exact. And you can see this back side of the fuse panel, obviously. And again, all of our wiring made by American Auto Wire. We use them exclusively here at H&H. Starting in 1960, they went to an internal fuse panel. In other words, the fuse panel is part of the under dash harness. This is 1960. 62 used a very similar fuse panel to this. What do we got? This is 63, same scenario. There's a lot better view of the front side. You can see the front side, and they make these just like the original with the exception of the bus terminals for the fuses. Those are made out of spring steel versus just regular steel like they did back in the day. But they did that, and then of course you get up into the late 60s and 70s when they made the body style change. That's when they went to the fuse panel with the bulkhead connector on the back side of it where it comes through the firewall and your engine harness and front light harness, attached there. But all those harnesses come with a fuse panel already on it, starting in 1960, 55, 59. Again, that's a separate harness. So if you're looking for an underdash harness for your Chevrolet or GMC truck, come see us at H&H.